Now that you have received your new Ascension Virtuoso portable wheelchair lift, please watch this video to gain the maximum benefit from its use. This lift has been designed with both the user and facility in mind. It provides the user with safe access to a stage and your facility with maximum flexibility and ease of use. Because it is transportable, the lift can be quickly set up for use when needed or put into storage when not needed. The lift can be used at almost any stage or platform up to 60 inches high. By watching this disc, you will become familiar with the operation and features of the Virtuoso. Please view all of the 6 sections before attempting to set up and use the lift. For easy reference, you may navigate to each section from the main menu. Please refer to any section as many times as necessary. The lift has the following safety features. The ground fault circuit interrupter is located at the plug end of the power cord. This automatic electrical device isolates the lift from the power source should an electrical ground fault occur. This device should be periodically tested by pressing the test button and making sure that power to the lift is interrupted. The device is restored by pressing the reset button. Please note that when an extension cord is used with the lift, the extension cord is not protected by this device. Refer to the operating manual for complete instructions on using an extension cord with the lift. Emergency stop switch. There is an emergency stop switch located inside the lift car. This switch will prevent lift car movement when it is depressed. This switch should be periodically tested by pushing it in and verifying that the lift car will not raise or lower. This switch is reset by rotating the button clockwise. Gate interlock. The lower landing gate will not open unless the lift car is at ground level. The upper landing gate is blocked from opening unless the lift car is at the upper landing. Gate switches. Both gates must be closed for the lift to function. The gates are self-closing so that the user does not need to pull the gates closed. Safety skirt. The entire underside of the lift is enclosed by a safety skirt, which prevents access to the operating components and entry to the area underneath the lift car. Manual raising and lowering. The lift has a hydraulic hand pump that can be used to raise or lower the lift car in the event of a loss of power to the lift, or when installing or removing the casters when electric power is unavailable. The hand pump can be accessed through either the inner or the outer access panel in the right machinery cabinet. Before operating the pump, remove the pump handle from its storage bracket inside the outer access panel and insert it into the pump linkage. To raise the lift car, pump the handle. To lower the lift car, pump the handle while depressing the black button next to the pump and be sure to push the button in the center. Only use the handle provided with the pump. If this handle does not provide enough leverage to move the lift car, stop pumping immediately and contact a repair technician. Maneuver the lift until the upper landing end is 2 inches to 4 inches from and approximately parallel to the edge of the upper landing or stage. The setup location must be flat and level with enough area for a minimum of 12 inches of clear access on both sides of the lift and a minimum of 5 feet in front of the lower landing gate. Check the selected location for any obstruction that would hamper the operation of the lift. Additionally, make sure that there is a minimum clear space of 5 feet at the upper landing. Do not set up the unit in any location that does not allow for these minimum space requirements, as this could create an unsafe condition for users of the lift. Unlatch both gates. To unlatch the lower landing gate, unscrew the thumb nut and rotate the gate latch downward. Retighten the thumb nut to hold the latch in the vertical or unlatched position. Your lower landing gate may instead be equipped with a sliding bolt that can be pulled back to unlatch the gate. To unlatch the upper landing gate, rotate the small handle 180 degrees. Both gates should remain unlatched while the lift is set up for operation. The gate latches are provided for transport only. Plug the power cord into a grounded 110-volt AC electrical outlet and turn on the lift. The on-off switch is located in the left machinery cabinet. Note that the lift can be left on at all times unless your facility needs to restrict usage of the lift. The lift controls require about 8 seconds to initialize after the lift is plugged in and turned on before the lift can be operated. Prop the lower landing gate open using the hold open washer on the door closer. You may need to hold an operating switch down to disengage the gate interlock so that the gate can be opened. Check the floor underneath the lift to ensure that it is clear of any obstructions, including the lift's power cord. Then hold an operating switch up to lower the base to the ground and raise the lift car until it stops automatically. Lift the right-hand section of the lift car floor and remove the 2 casters from the lift car brackets. You will need to pull the lock pins before removing the casters. Reinstall the lock pins in the brackets after removing the casters. Place the casters in the caster storage brackets located in the base. Return the floor section to its original position and repeat for the left floor section and casters. Press an operating switch down while turning the override key clockwise to lower the lift car to the floor. Be sure to stay clear of the edge of the lift car floor while lowering the lift car. Move the height adjustment knob to the maximum height position, 60 inches, and then tighten it. Reposition the hold open washer on the door closer on the lower landing gate and close the gate. Use the lift car operating station to move the lift car to the upper landing height. Open the upper landing gate completely and verify that the dock plate is approximately level and rests securely on the upper landing so that the user can make a smooth, level, and safe transition to and from the lift car. Adjust the height of the lift car as necessary until the dock plate position is correct. With the lift car at the correct height, loosen the height adjustment knob and move it along the adjustment scale until a detent or click is felt. Then retighten the knob. Lower the lift car several inches and raise it again until it stops automatically. Verify that the lift car height is correct and reposition the height adjustment knob if necessary. The lift is now ready for use. Important: the height adjustment knob must be reset every time the lift is relocated so that the lift car stops at the upper landing and the dock plate rests securely on the upper landing when the upper landing gate is opened. Failure to do so could result in serious injury to the user. Also, always close and lock all access panels and remove all keys before leaving the lift unattended. Never leave the lift unattended during the setup process. Before the lift can be moved, it is necessary to place it in the transport condition. First, prop the lower landing gate open using the hold open washer on the door closer. Then, open the inner access panel of the left machinery cabinet and place the height adjustment knob in the transport position and tighten it. If a grounded 110-volt AC electrical outlet is available, plug in the power cord and turn the lift on. The on-off switch is located in the left machinery cabinet. Note that the lift can be left on at all times unless your facility needs to restrict the usage of the lift. The lift controls require about 8 seconds to initialize before the lift can be operated. Alternately, if an electrical outlet is not available, skip this step and then use the hand pump to raise or lower the lift car in the following steps. Hold an operating switch up while turning the override key clockwise, located at the lower landing operation station, to raise the lift car until it stops automatically. The lift car will rise approximately 9 to 10 inches. If you are using the hand pump, stop pumping when the lift car floor is 9 to 10 inches off of the ground. It is not necessary to turn the override key while using the hand pump. Lift the right-hand section of the lift car floor and remove the casters from their storage position. Remove the lock pins from the lift car brackets and then slide the casters into the labeled brackets. Replace the lock pins to secure the casters in place. Return the floor section to its original position and repeat the process for the left-hand floor section and casters. Hold an operating switch down while turning the override key to lower the lift car. Continue to hold the switch down until the casters are on the ground and the base is fully raised, about 3 inches off of the ground. Be sure to stay clear of the edge of the lift car floor while lowering the lift car to the ground. Reposition the hold open washer on the lower landing gate closer and close the gate. It may be necessary to hold an operating switch down while turning the override key to disengage the gate interlock and close the gate. Secure both gates using the gate latches. To secure the lower landing gate, loosen the thumb nut located on the frame beside the gate handle. Rotate the latch counterclockwise so that it catches on the gate handle, and retighten the thumb nut. Your lower landing gate may instead be equipped with a sliding bolt that can be pushed over to secure the gate. On the upper landing gate, rotate the small handle 180 degrees. Unplug the electrical cord and coil it inside the lift car. The lift is ready to be moved. Important: always close and lock all access panels and remove all keys before leaving the lift unattended. Never leave the lift unattended while placing it in transport mode. Push the lift at its lower landing end. As you push the lift, you will observe that the casters closest to you are able to swivel. Use these casters to steer the lift. Locate the 3 operating switches on the lift. One is beside the lower landing gate, one is inside the lift car, and one is beside the upper landing gate. Holding any operating switch up will raise the lift car. Holding any operating switch down will lower the lift car. For instructions on using the lift outdoors, refer to the operating manual. One person can easily move the lift on a level, hard, and smooth surface. It is recommended that at least 2 able-bodied people move the lift on inclined surfaces, since the lift weighs approximately 975 pounds. For movement over rough surfaces, long distances, or steep inclines, a forklift is required. Place the lift in the transport mode and approach the lift on the upper landing side at the underside of the base. The forklift tines should be spaced at 18 inches outside to outside. The forklift tine locations are marked on the lift. Only use the forklift when the lift is on its casters in transport mode. Do not attempt to pick up the lift from the lower landing end. The lift should be stored with its base on the ground and the power cord unplugged and coiled inside the lift car. To put the lift's base on the ground, use an operating switch, if electrical power is available, or the hand pump in the right machinery cabinet to move the base downward until it contacts the ground. Always ensure that the ground underneath the lift base is clear of any obstructions, including the lift's power cord, prior to lowering the base to the ground. If the lift does not operate after setup, check the following items. Make sure that the power cord is plugged in. Make sure that the ground fault circuit interrupter, or GFCI, on the power cord is reset. Push the reset button in if necessary. Make sure that the emergency stop switch is not activated. Reset it by rotating the button approximately 20 degrees clockwise if necessary. Make sure that the lift's on-off switch is on. Make sure that the outlet has power. Make sure that both gates are closed. The lift will not function with either gate open. If the lift still fails to operate, unplug the unit and consult the complete troubleshooting section in your maintenance and repair manual. We know you are going to enjoy the use of your Ascension Virtuoso portable wheelchair lift. Contact Ascension. Telephone 1-800-459-0400. Fax 520-881-4983. Email sales@wheelchairlift.com. Mailing address: Ascension, Customer Service, P.O. Box 40020, Tucson, Arizona 85717-0020. Ascension is on the web at www.wheelchairlift.com.